Hello, church family. Pastor Dan here, wanting to say, first off, thank you so much for your participation in the installation service that installed me as your pastor. That service this past Sunday at 3 o'clock in the sanctuary was absolutely phenomenal. And so many of you all had a role in making sure that it was phenomenal. From the role of Maria and Amanda working on the bulletins, to Brian Gerhardt and Chuck DeShira handling the AV, Aaron Albright leading us in some contemporary worship songs, Carol Hart not only giving us organ on prelude and postlude, but also leading us in a piano piece that was very special, Here I Am, Lord. And then we also had him leading us in the hymn, Lift High the Cross. Had super ushers and greeters. Thank you so much to Stephen and Susan Welch and John Cowherd. So appreciative of their help in warmly welcoming people. Thank you for coming out and being a part of it. I want to thank your participation from the congregation, because that is very meaningful. I also want to thank the Administrative Commission, who was appointed by the Presbytery of the San Joaquin to see to this installation. I want to thank Carolyn Fox for being a part of that team and asking you as a congregation some very important questions. I want to thank Pastor Mark Nazarian for giving the charge to the congregation. I want to thank Simon Biasel for preaching a wonderful sermon on the idea of the diaspora language that we are to utilize in proclaiming the good news of the gospel, talking in the language of the outsiders. That is what we want to learn to do so that they can hear the good news. I am grateful to Paul Cunningham, good long-term friend who I partnered with in ministry back in Lubbock, Texas. He gave a wonderful charge to me, 3 P words that I'm supposed to remember: perspective, perseverance, and posture. And I aim to hold on to those things as well. So appreciative of Les Hyder and his involvement, and for Todd Slindy as the moderator of the whole process, asking the constitutional questions of myself. And I'm appreciative of Dan Cunningham sharing that George MacLeod quote that charges us to go and be amongst the people in this world who need to hear about Jesus. Also want to thank Janet Kliegel for her involvement, as she was also a part of sharing the statement of the mission of the church with us. Boy, lots of people involved in that service, and they all did a fantastic and wonderful job, and I am so grateful to have been given such a blessed gift in that installation. Also, the root beer floats afterwards, phenomenal way to celebrate. Thank you so much to the elders who helped supply that, and also the PNC who helped supply that. So appreciative. It was great to see those men wearing those flamingos on their head. Mike Grassel and Jeff Suggs and several other guys I know had those flamingos on their head. And just what a wonderful gift to receive that mug with Pastor Dan on it that I enjoyed for the root beer float. It was a great Sunday afternoon, and so many of you all are the reason why. You all shared God's love with all of us, and in particular me and my family. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm looking forward to this Saturday, as we have sold out of the 40 rawhide tickets that we had been given to sell from the Visalia Rawhide. And so I'm excited that there's 40 of us already committed going, but I know that there's more because some of you already have season tickets to the Rawhide. And I know that others of you have already gone online or called the ticket office and purchased your tickets to the ball game. By the way, the section of the grandstands that those first 40 tickets were in was section 205. And so if you still want to get tickets and want to sit near the rest of your First Presbyterian Church family, then get tickets in section 205, and you'll be right near us. If that section's already taken up, then section 207. So that would be the next one next to us. And so that would put you in close proximity as well. But I'm hoping anyways that, in between innings, definitely, and during the game, that there is a great mingling in that grandstand. If we're switching up seats from time to time just to chat it up with a different person, then I think that's awesome. And so I'm looking forward to the Rawhide versus the Modesto Nuts, and I'm looking forward to the fireworks that are coming afterwards. And then Sunday morning, we're going to have a 9 a.m. worship service and a 10:30 a.m. worship service. The 9 a.m. in the sanctuary, the 10:30 over at 210. And what a day that's going to be, that we get to come together for worship. And it happens to also be July the 4th. And so we're going to look at Romans chapter 13 and verses 1 through 7, that talks about the fact that those who have been placed into governmental authority have been placed there by the will of God. And so we're going to focus on how that tells us that really the whole world is in God's hands. And that should be comfort to us, and it should also be a charge for us to therefore respect the people that God has put into leadership, praying for them, respecting their authority, striving to do what we can to keep civility in our nation, because that prospers the opportunity for us as Christians to share the Lord with others. Boy, I know this is a long day of encouragement message, but I so wanted to get out to you how much I appreciated what you all gave to me in your love and service and care in that installation service this past Sunday. Hey, God bless you all, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday and then Sunday. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.